I'm doing good. Good. Thank you so much for joining. And yes, so you can start.
Yeah, sure. So as we don't know each other, right? So first we
Right.
should I start introduction.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
Yeah.
please,
So
yeah.
mhm. My name is Priyanka. Basically, I am from UP in Mirzapur. Currently, I'm in Hyderabad. So I have been living here for last 5 years, and I hold an MBA degree. Now I'm a mother. Simultaneously, I am also running YouTube channel Nourish Your English, which is all about English conversation. Sometimes I upload videos that help my learner to improve their English. And I love to meet new people, talk to them, even learn with them. So yeah, these days I'm really engaged with this kind of thing. So that's little bit about me. Can I know little bit about you?
Yeah, my name is Amir Ansari. I am also from Hyderabad. As you said, from Hyderabad. I am also from Hyderabad and working in multinational company. And my company, as you are in Hyderabad, so you know better well. In Uppal, there is Arena building, NSL building. In that, there is a one company, healthcare company. I work like a assistant manager. And recently, I promoted as assistant manager. And if I talk about like my main, focus was only job, and um, and I also like to help the people whoever is looking for a job. And sometime it also happened that people connect with me for information, for job information or any type of information. So I just help them because in our life we understand that helping to the people is very very important nowadays. And
Mm,
yeah, that's it from my side. And we will know
it's
better
great.
in
Yeah,
conversation. We will know each better. Yes, Priya.
yeah, sure. Why not? Sure, why not? And it's great to hear,
Yeah.
right? Now you are working as well as you are running YouTube channel where your goal is to help your learners, right? To improve their English. So I'm sure as I have realized in Hyderabad, people speak English very well. So have you ever struggled with English? Do you feel like this?
Yes, absolutely. A lot of I can tell you what happened in the beginning where I was not able to speak English. And
Mm-hmm.
whenever I go for interview, I was just, opening my mouth, I think I one sentence I was telling, they immediately they reject me. And the HR used to tell me, go out and wait outside. So it happened a lot of time. I can remember all things. But gradually I understood English is very, very important to crack the interview. And but at that time, whenever HR was rejecting me, at that time I was, feeling bad. Why HR rejected me? Why HR, hired another person? So I was feeling bad.
Exactly.
But now I understand English communication is a very, very important to crack the interview. So I can tell you how I started. But in the beginning, I understood English communication is very, very important to get a job because wherever I used to go, I used to get failure only. So I did practice. I joined a lot of center, and I also find one teacher who taught me, how to speak good English, how to work on MT, how to word by word you have to speak so that HR can hire you. And that I'm very grateful for that teacher. I got that kind of teacher who taught me what is the my problem. And while
Mm-hmm.
learning, every people feel I am very good, but it doesn't happen. If somebody will tell you what's your mistake, then you will work on your errors.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because in your life now, whenever you meet someone, most of the people say, no, you can speak very well. Now, mostly people focus on your fluency, but everyone make a mistake. So people who are expert, only that kind of people can understand you where you are exactly making a mistake. Like now, whenever we talk, like just a conversation, so we can talk. But whenever we get any random topic, especially in the interview, so that time we get stuck or we start fumbling, right? And it happened with everyone. Even whenever we talk to any senior person or our colleague who means we know that that person speak very well. So sometimes we have a fear of judgment, and that's the reason we are making a mistake. And then we hold ourselves back. No, we might make a mistake. That's why we will not speak. And it happened with everyone. So I think the
Okay.
best part is that we should start speaking. That is the matter. And I have seen on YouTube there are a lot of students like who started their journey since like a class 12th or class 11th. So that is very great for them because whenever they face interview, so it will be easy to crack any interview because they are practicing in very early age. Yeah,
Yes.
what do you think?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I also feel, the most important thing, practice. Like
Exactly.
some people, they speak good English, okay, in
Hmm.
home. With friend they speak,
Yeah.
but whenever they will go for interview, they are not able to speak one sentence or two sentence. They get,
Hmm.
fear, fumbling, leg shivering, full of tension. A lot of thing happens in front of
Hmm.
HR. So practice, according to me, whoever is going for a job or who needs a job, okay, they have to face the HR. They have to give more and more interviews so that they can get, what to comfortable. Okay, they can get habituated because it's very, very important. We have to give. Some people think that, I speak good English in home, in room, but whenever I go for a interview in front of HR, they are not able to speak. So practice is
Hmm.
very, very important as per me because I remember, I how I used to get fear. I used to, heartbeat get high, okay, full of tension. So this kind
Hmm.
of thing happen. But the bottom line is that, practice is very, very important.
Exactly. And there is a no any last line, there is a no any end line of learning, right? So English is a kind of thing that you have to be connected for a long time. So now you can speak English, right? You have cracked interview or now you are working. But still I'm sure you are working on your communication. So I just want to know what do you do right now for improving yourself or elevate yourself? What do you do?
So, as per me, first of all, I understand, English communication is very, very important to survive in corporate. And you are from Hyderabad, so you know very well, how people speak here. They speak very, very good English, okay, compared to others. And you know very well, in high-tech city, there are a lot of companies, okay. A lot of companies are coming also. So, job, we can get a job very easily. But the problem is that the people should have a skill, then they can get a job. So if I talk about my skill, so I understand English, how I do practice. Like I have a good friend where I used to talk, I used to call for 10 minutes, for 5 minutes. And I know that I have, I have benefit that I work in a company. I have a lot of friends who speak good English. So I do
Mm.
practice with them. I talk with them. And you also know very that a lot of people speak, Telugu language. Okay. And
Yeah, yeah.
to communicate with a person, they have to speak English. So this is also one
Mm,
kind of benefit for me. I have to talk with them. It's mandatory to speak English. So it helped me a lot. And yeah, it's very, very important in the morning and the evening. I used to read book. I used to practice because whenever we don't do practice, for 2 months or 3 months, we forget and we get not comfortable. So it's a very, very
mm,
important. We have to practice every day, and at least, if not every day, at least one day gap also not a problem. But we have to practice every day so that we'll get fluency. I mean, we will get confident, because speaking English is all about confident, all about the practice. It's not that we are speaking broken English, but we have to speak. A lot of people speak good English, but they when they meet with new person, whoever is speaking good English, and they get mum. So it's all
mm,
about practice. It's all about comfortable things. Yes,
mm,
Priyanka.
mm. Yeah, yeah. Same thing. Even I also realized since when I was in UP, that time my English wasn't too good. But since I came here, I realized how English is important, especially for a job. As you said, it doesn't matter how much you have a skill, like you have a good knowledge about your basic knowledge, your bookish knowledge you have. But if your English isn't good, you can't get any job here. Means you
Yeah,
can't survive.
absolutely.
Yeah, so the first demand is here that I have realized is your English. Your communication should be good, then you can get job anywhere.
Yes.
And other thing also matter, but your first round is whenever I have faced any interview, So their first round is a group session, right? So in a group session, there are a lot of students. They will give you topic where you will have to speak just for a 1 or 2 minutes. So it's like each student get this time, and each student have to speak on the same topic. So that time HR decide whom should they choose, right? That time. So that
Yes.
time sometimes people like students who are from a good background who speak very well English. So once you start listening them, then you will feel nervous. I might not speak very well. They are speaking very well. So sometimes even if they take like a face-to-face interview, so that is okay. But if you are facing group discussion, I personally feel we
Very
sometimes
common.
yeah, we feel demotivated. So that's why I think communication is very important here.
I
And I realize whenever I meet here local people, everyone speak very well English, whether they are kid or they are like old people.
yes.
Like people who are 60, 70 years old, we usually in a UP feel like they don't know English. But here they speak very well English. So I really admire this thing. And kids class first or second standard, they know their mother language very well. They know Telugu, but
Yes.
they know English too. So that is very nice thing that I really admire here. So and people are very grounded, right? So
Yes.
sometimes like we can't judge anyone like he's like a this or that, but once they start speaking, we sometimes we get shocked. Oh, they are speaking English like this.
They are
So
speaking, more than good actually.
yeah, it's like this. Hmm. So
Yes.
have you done your how was your school or college? So have you done with English medium or Hindi
No,
medium?
it was a totally Hindi medium, and I learned English after a long time. After a long
Okay,
time,
so you
but
know Telugu, right? You know
yeah,
Telugu.
yeah. I Telugu
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Okay, but basically, actually, I'm from West Bengal. So I
Okay.
came in Hyderabad for job purpose, and I have been for 10 years here, and
Mm-hmm.
working in so many companies. I worked. But
Mm-hmm. Okay.
rightly you said, like, to crack the interview is a very very important English, because HR only, they in first round, as you mentioned, that in first round they will give jam session where you have to speak on one topic for 2 minutes or 1 minute. In that, HR
Mm-hmm.
can find out what kind of level you have, what kind of communication level you have. On the base of that, they can pick the person. So it's a very very important. And in especially, I also relate that jam session is very, who has big, confident, more confident. That person can speak only. Whoever has very less confident, they will get stuck. Might they speak good English in home, but in jam session they will get stuck. I know very well because I face this kind of problem.
I completely relate to you.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you one more thing. So, according to you, what kind of mistake people usually do when they start learning English? What's your experience? Did you make any mistake? Do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, they focus more on grammar and more on the hard words. Okay, they think that if they will speak very hard word, then people will think you are speaking good English. I believe that
Hmm.
is not correct actually. Always we have to speak simple English. Okay, so other person in front of, they can understand your communication. English is all about
Exactly.
communication. If you are speaking, other person can able to understand, the your communication got successful. If you are speaking
Hmm.
hard word, other person is not able to understand, and they are going into Google to search what is the meaning of that word. So it's a failure communication. I believe that always we have to speak good, simple, and we should focus on grammar. It's a really important grammar, but we should not think more about the grammar. We have to
Hmm.
practice. Yeah, that is the two
Hmm.
things which I face.
Yeah, even I also want to address some things. Yeah, when I started learning English, that time my grammar wasn't too good, especially my tenses. So sometimes and it happened with everyone, whenever I start speaking. So what happened, I used to make tenses, like whenever I talked about my past, and that time I mixed my present tense too. Right. So, but that time I didn't work on my tenses. Started working on my vocab, my a lot of phrases, and I that took my lot of time. I usually watch a lot of videos and I note down that vocab, that phrases, and that people I have seen most of the people, like as you said, people running behind the vocab and more phrases, and that is really not good. So first they should work on their tenses, right? That I
Absolutely.
feel like. So because if your tense is good, then you can express yourself. And here in any language, that is very important how you are expressed. At least whatever you are expressing, it should be correct, whether it's present or you are talking about past or your future. So you should know what you are saying. So that is
Absolutely.
very important. And the second thing, that all beginners make mistake. They feel like if they speak fast, it means they are fluent, but that is completely wrong.
Wrong.
We have control what we are saying, right? So
Yeah.
because if we have control what we are saying now, then we can correct ourselves. But if we don't have any control, we are just keep speaking. So that time we make a lot of mistakes. Yeah, I have realized even sometimes even whenever we get any interesting topic, we just start speaking, and what happened at the end, we will stuck somewhere. But if you take time and you speak slowly, you understand what you are saying, that help you more and more. So I personally feel like people should work on their pace too. That help their in their communication.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Even I face
Mhm.
the same issue. A lot of people
Yeah,
speak very, high, very speed, but other people, they are not able to understand. That is the failure, totally failure. We have to speak
yeah.
little bit slow.
We should
Absolutely.
not compare to we should not compare to foreigner, like, because right, because this is their native language, so they
Uh,
speak very fast, that is different thing. But as we are Indian, we are learning, so it's very important, right? It's very important to be control on our language.
Actually, what happens, some people think that, whoever is a beginner, they think English communication is not possible. But I believe
Mhm.
that it is possible. Only they have to focus and they have to create environment and they have to believe in themselves. Then then it is possible. Okay. Lot of even I also thought in the beginning I cannot speak English. I cannot get a job. In the beginning, I thought, frankly speaking, but later
Mhm.
on, failure. Then I understood, no, it is possible. Only I have to work on myself. We always blame on others person. They are making fun. That's why we are not able to speak. They are
Mhm.
insulting us. We are not able insult and make fun. It will happen. Whoever is a beginner, other people will make fun of you. Other people will insult, because I also face a lot of insult, in crowd. A lot of time it happens, but I know
Mhm.
that for the beginner, they get insult and they get fun in the society or within friend. It will happen, but they have to believe in themselves. It is possible. They can speak good English and they can get a job in good company also. It is possible for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same thing. Even I also realize, yeah, we all make a mistake. So sometimes, whenever if you start someone mocking you, so that time you give up and you feel like it's not my cup of tea. I can't do this. People are making my fun, or my pronunciation is not good. And especially in the beginning, all people make a mistake. It doesn't matter. Like you are good in tenses and grammar, but if your pronunciation isn't good, again you will feel down yourself, right? Sometimes it doesn't look good if your pronunciation isn't good. So if we are learning English and if you are learning any new word, so it's very important to focus on the pronunciation, like in which area we need to more stretch. That is
Yes.
very important. Yeah, so
The-
for me, I think pronunciation is also very matter.
yeah, I totally agree. It's important. So I have one question. What's your role? You are working anywhere or you're a housewife only?
I want to work, even I have a plan to start somewhere as I have a baby. So
Oh
this
yeah.
is my full-time job. Yeah. So he's
Yeah.
my full-time job, but somewhere it's my dream to start my career in any corporate field, but I haven't started yet.
Yes, yes. So finding a job is very, very difficult also. But once we get, then it's a success. But finding a job,
Hmm.
it takes time. I do agree.
Yeah. It takes time, lot of effort. You might feel a lot of failure. So that time you have to be continue, right? So that is the matter.
And a
Mm.
lot of people, whenever hiring will start, whenever walking get ads, what happens? Thousand and thousand people come for interview. If you see for TCS, long queue for interview. Anywhere I have seen
Mm.
in my company, in my building also, if they will tell the hiring is going on, almost 400 or 500 people will be in queue only. Every day I see. So it's a very very difficult, but I can also tell those people whoever feel that in queue, it is not possible, we will not get a job because already 500 people are there in queue or 1000 people are in queue. But I can tell you one thing because I also face these challenges whenever I also, stand in queue long time for TCS and for Deloitte also. I remember all those moments whenever I also felt that it is not possible because before me, already 1,000 people are there. Before me, already
Mm.
500 people are there, and I'm how I will get a job. But for those person, they stand in queue and they have to believe that it is possible. If they are not getting there, they will get knowledge about the companies because see, a lot of people think from home, job HR will call them, then they will go for interview. It is not correct.
Mm.
They have to whenever
Exactly.
a lot of people feel that they are sleeping, they will think I'll get a call, then I will go for interview. No, there is a lot of people in queue. Okay, there is a high chances for them because whenever they go for interview, they meet with a lot of people and they get more knowledge about other companies, other in about where is the hiring going on. So it's a very very
Mm.
important, we have to go out wherever, if especially for job seeker, whoever doesn't have job, they have to do more and more research, and every time they have to go where interviews are going on, and they have to go. It may be 1,000 people, it may be 100 people, let it be, but it's your duty to be in stand and to face the HR. You will get when you go inside the building because what happens, I know that very well, in Hyderabad. So in Deloitte campus there are a lot of companies in an NSL building. There, 30 or 40 companies will be there. If you go in high tech city, knowledge city is there. In knowledge city area, there is a lot of building. In that building, I believe that 500 companies will be there. If you go in mind space, within mind
Mm.
space, there are a lot of
Mm.
companies. So we have to do more and more research. Where is hiring going on? And we have when you meet with other employee also will help you. They will also tell you where the interviews are going on. So the bottom
Mm.
line is that we have to come out. We have to face.
Mm.
That is the
Mm.
bottom line.
Yeah, I still remember once when I shifted in Hyderabad. So once I went to the Dell company for the interview, and that was walk-in interview, and it took too much time. Like I went there since morning, and I came back in the around 3 or 4 o'clock at evening, and I didn't selected there. So it was completely disappointing. But we have to face these kind of things again and again. So I think getting a first job is very difficult.
I totally agree. It happens. I also like to one point, like whenever some people think that, I was waiting for 2 hours and 3 hours, still HR is not taking interview. A lot of people think,
Mm-hmm.
and some people, what they will do also, they will leave the office and they will go without informing to HR. It also happen. Sir, but
Mm-hmm.
for those person, I want to tell you, whoever is going for interview, it happens, you have to wait for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or might be sometime 6 hours also, because
Mm-hmm.
HR also tell to manager they have to come, they have to
Yeah.
take the interview, and manager will be so busy. Okay, so that is the
Mm-hmm.
reason it happens delay. Otherwise, HR is always in hurry to take the interview, and it's
Exactly.
HR duty to take the interview as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Only person wait when a manager is not available, or manager is out of building. Some manager might be manager in other meeting, then it's a delay happen. I think a lot of people, they have misconception. They don't know the what is the reality, but I can, that's why I thought to tell you this is the reality. Actually, that's the delay happens in interview.
what I feel like, but these days now HR also started video call through video call. So I think that is easy if you compare to walk-in interview. So if we take a interview any through phone through video call, so I think it's easy, right? Compared
Absolutely.
to walk-in interview. Mm-hmm.
And lot of
Yeah.
it also happening. I believe that a lot of HR they also thinking let's hire with video call. And after that, once candidate is good, then they will call to the campus. It is happening. It is good. It is also good actually for
Mm-hmm.
associate also and for HR also. Both sides is good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you have given interview in Deloitte too, right?
Yes, I have given, and I also waited for 4 hours, and
Okay.
I crossed first round. In second round, there is a telephonic round where you have to listen, and then after you have to write. Okay. At that
Oh, right.
time, that was the telephonic when you have to listen some voice, and after that you have to write. In that, I got rejected. In Bipro, I gave interview 5 times. I got rejected. First round, in second round, in United Healthcare, I gave interview. I got failure. In second time, I got success. I have given a lot of interviews, a lot of
Mhm.
interviews. I know what HR can ask in
And
interview.
yeah.
I know.
Mhm. Okay, now
HR,
I'm sure now you have an idea what kind of question you are going to ask, right? So, right, as you have faced so many interviews, so you have a lot of experience, like what you are going to ask. Like if you once you tell about your hobbies, so the next question is that they will ask you question related to your hobbies and all, right? So
right,
now you have a lot of ideas.
right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
See,
when you told me that you are from Opal, then I thought you might be working in a Junpact because I have seen there are a lot of people who is from Opal. They work in a Junpact company.
Genpact office is
Did you
nearby
also get
my nearby. Yeah, it's a nearby.
that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am from Manikonda.
Manikonta. Okay. In Manikonta, I think mostly you know about high-tech city, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
main pause area. Mm-hmm.
Gachibowli, lot of Kondapur, like that. In that
Mm-hmm.
area, a lot of companies. If you go in the evening, you will feel you are in mini America.
Mm-hmm.
In
Exactly.
the
Especially in the weekdays, it's full of rush and means all the roads you will get always full of people. Yes.
yes, yes.
Mhm.
See, as you ask, we have 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, recording will be, I think, stopped. So you asked one question, right? What kind of question they can ask? As per my experience, I face HR, will start first, tell me something about yourself. This is the first question where every HR will ask. Okay. They want to understand, what kind of skill you have, what kind of background, what kind of educational background, family background. They want to understand. According to that, they will think this person is a good or not. Okay. Because
Exactly.
tell me something is a very, very important question. People should give answer in a proper way and in a very comfortable way so that HR can at least they can pass for second round because the HR
Mm-hmm.
first round to filter the candidate. How they will filter? They want to know about you, how you are, what kind of skill you have, and after that they will ask another question. For a fresher, they will HR will ask also ask 4 or 5 questions. Within 4 or 5 questions, they will decide this person will go for second round or not. Like tell me something about yourself, family background, educational background. If you are a fresher, they will ask this type of question. After that, they will ask about like college life. They want to understand how you are disciplined or not, because for a company discipline is a very, very important. Every HR, they will check about the discipline, personality, and your communication also, your behavior, your personality, or your angry mode. That is very, very important. HR will talk within 1 minute. HR will can finalize that this person is a good or not. So whenever people are going for interview, make sure you have to be very dress up good, and we have to speak good word, not negative word like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
And
Yeah, even I can also realize same thing, and people should always be honest.
on
Don't give any answer that even you don't know. If you are saying I have a good problem solving skill or I'm a good decision making, so you should always be ready for the next question because it must be related to this area. So whatever you are saying, you should get ready for the next question too. Right? If you
and
are saying I am good at decision making, so definitely they will ask you. So any experience related to this. So you should also ready for this kind of answer.
yes,
And if you are saying, yeah, if they are asking you about your weakness, so never told any kind of weakness that give a bad impact, right? So that time I think it's yeah.
negative point we should never add in interview. One word
Mm,
will reject you. One word only will reject. Yes, Priyanka. Yes, correct.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm. Exactly. So do you have any plan to switch your company or you will be continue here?
No, no, I want to continue with my company. My company is a very good. They've given a lot of opportunity for me, and they have given a lot of platform to learn, to upskill. So
Mm,
now it's going very well, and my top level is also very good. Okay, my I have team also. They are also very good. So for
mhm.
now, yeah, everything is going good.
Oh, that's great to hear. You are enjoying your work, and I think in human being, it's very important that you should be happy with your work. If you are not happy, you will feel like a burden of your life. So
Yes,
it's very important. Whatever we are doing, we should be happy.
yes, and
Yeah.
happiness is very, very important in corporate life
Mhm,
because we spend 10 hours, 9 hours. It's very, very
mhm,
important. We should be happy with our work and we should be happy with our team, colleague, manager. It's very, very
mhm.
important. So people
Yeah.
will connect with each other. And that's very helpful
Mhm.
actually. Yes, Priyanka.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a nice talking to you. Nice.
Mhm. Yeah.
Any last?
Yeah, same here. I also really enjoyed and I learned a lot, and I am sure our viewers also will get a lot of insight from this video. We have learned like interview process, how to give answer like to any question. So we discuss a lot of things, right? So I
Yes.
hope our viewers get a lot of insight from this video.
Yeah, absolutely. And we will see the comment also. If viewer will writing anything like what type of question, we will reply what type of question. If they are asking anything in comment, we will reply everything. So
Mm,
it's very, very
mm,
important because might be they have some question which we did not cover. So they will write in comment
mm,
box. We will definitely give the answer in a proper way.
yeah, okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
Hello.
thank you so much. Hello. What's your name? What's his name? Atul.
Proudly. Atharu.
Atharu. Okay. Okay.
He's not feeling well today. He has fever. That's why he's sitting here. and,
Yeah, yeah, I
I
totally
give him
agree.
now. Yeah, now his fever is down, but still he has weakness.
Good. Yeah, it happens. I hope he will recover
Mhm.
very soon.
Bye. Good night. Okay. Bye
Good
bye.
night. Is it time good? Good night.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, be safe. Yeah, thank you so much for talking. We have covered a lot of point. I believe that people will like this video. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.